Well, I couldn't say I don't understand why General Kizo lost at the end of Crossbone Gundam Ghost, because he didn't know who to call when he saw the two ghosts. What is going on, guys? MJ2005 Gunner here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the P Bandai Robot Tamashii Ghost Gundam from Mobile Suit Crossbone Gundam Ghost. The repaired form of the Phantom after preventing a nuclear attack, it was modified with spare crossbone parts and plated silver with anti-beam coating. But since this figure is basically just a reskinned Phantom Gundam on the surface, I will only be focusing on the differences between the two, so check out the Phantom's review for the essentials of this figure. After you get over the hefty price tag of 11,000 yen and awesome cover photo, attention could be drawn to the awesome photo editing on the bottom edge and the back that shows the Ghost Gundam in a very menacing light. While there is no cheesy quote, you do get all Japanese descriptions for the features and armaments. Inside the box, you get two clamshells containing the Gundam, its weapons, adapters, secondary attachments, as well as the effect parts, while the instructions walk you through all the features as per usual. Visually, the Ghost Gundam's biggest difference is the color scheme. The silver exchanges the Jovian eccentricity for sensibility while evoking a more mysterious aura. I also like how the metallic silver is painted, and the shine does help it differentiate from the white. Besides, the darker head crest gives the head a nice accent. Other visual changes include the traditional Gundam mouth vents, which are absent on the Phantom, the modified side skirts, extra vents on the rear of the shins, and the weapon mounting port and the chain of coolant cartridges on the backpack. While the changes are mostly subtle, they give the Ghost Gundam a more refined appearance, but if there's one nitpick I have, the area above the storage port on the backpack should be painted black to depict the ejection port for the coolant cartridges. Otherwise, this is a stunning looking figure and further brings home the fact that the Ghost Gundam is my favorite form in the entire Phantom Gundam lineage. But the one thing that you have to look out for while handling this figure is the rather loose cartridge chain on the backpack. The Ghost shares the Phantom's head height of 13.8 cm. Official figures have yet to be announced, but based on the supposed 1:144 scale model kit in Gundam Breaker Mobile, it shouldn't be any taller than a normal Gundam and just slightly larger than the Crossbone, so the figure isn't 1:144 scale. Accessories begin with the same hand options as the Phantom. The eye field ones have been left out, however. As for face options, you get a total of 3 alongside alternate cheek pieces. One face for the normal heat radiation face open form, while the others are dittos with the exposed Jovian eye. The process to swap them out is different to the Phantom 2, as you need to take apart the entire head to swap it, and the alternate cheek pieces replace the original ones for use with the open face. It's a rather tedious and nerve-wracking process for fear of losing something, but the end result is always cool, especially the open face with the Jovian eye. Moving on to weapons, the heat knives are carried over from the Phantom and function identically as well. Effect parts are also included to use them as the flame swords, but instead in purple, which does look better than the paint to me. Speaking of the heat knives, a piece on the side skirts need to be removed alongside them before being replaced with an alternate piece for the flame rifles. Thankfully, lively effect parts are included to show them in use and depict the irregularity of the beams fired from them. Moving on to the Ghost's main weapon, the Kujaku Multipurpose Assault Weapon. As if the fully painted look isn't already cool enough, purple effect parts are included for the Buster Mode's melee function, with no need for part swapping, which makes the weapon even more vigorous. Moreover, it is fully convertible to the Smasher mode with jointed limbs and a rotating barrel. However, getting the figure to hold it is a tougher task than I expected. While it isn't as bad in the sword handle, it's a tall order for the gun handle due to its sheer thickness, making it more of a hassle and putting the rubber hands at risk of permanently stretching or completely breaking. The weapon also poses weight issues, especially in Buster mode, but the figure can sometimes hold it up unreliably on the odd occasion. Finally, the full set of Phantom Light is carried over as well, and the exchange process is nearly identical save for the side skirts and leg vents. A hook-shaped plastic piece is also included to assist with pushing out the arm emitters, granting easier access to them. The resulting appearance is nothing but ghostly, as suggested by the name. It's essentially just a palette swap compared to the Phantom, but the purple flames complements the silver body well with their darker tones, but unfortunately, the result under UV isn't as astounding as the Phantom. Not in real life at least. Coupled with the Jovian eye and open face, the Ghost's display could only be described as supernatural and otherworldly, and a base adapter is also included for aerial poses should you choose. The Ghost can also transform into the Mirage Bird form through an identical process as the Phantoms, the difference this time being the replaceable backpack panel to deploy the scissor hanger for mounting the Kujaku on the underside. While not much has changed, I do like the option to mount the weapon while in this form. It can be used both in Buster and Smasher mode, and a custom stand adapter is included for display with the mounted weapon. The Phantom Light can also be used in this form, officially with the addition of the chest and the shoulder effect parts. Oh, and the high grade Crossbone X0 full cloth can kinda tag along if you cleverly angle the display, though the handle of the Kujaku is too large to close the Crossbone's hand due to the difference in scale. The duration of this video is enough to tell that there's more to the Ghost Gundam than just the skin and armament swap, be it positively or negatively. Like the Phantom, the Ghost is a phenomenal looking figure with a robust accessory count, but the Kujaku is a detriment to the entire package as it is frustrating, time consuming, and risky to set it up in mobile suit mode. I will say this though, the Ghost looks great. While not being particularly fun to play with, it will never fail to draw your attention on the shelf, especially with the Phantom Light and the sinister Jovian Eye. In conclusion, it ranks as suit yourself when factoring in the price and the issues, but I'd still recommend it to those with piqued interests. A shame that this form doesn't last long in the future of Crossbone. But that's basically gonna wrap it up for this video, so thank you all so much for watching it. If you did like it, please be sure to drop a like, comment, and also subscribe for more Gunpla reviews, Gunpla news, and the like. Turn on notifications for future content alerts if you haven't, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.